Congratulations on A Million Little Things. It's so well written. Tell me about, from your side as an actor, how do you approach those lines?
Yeah, A Million Little Things is not a procedural. It's not a comedy. There's some funny in there, but it's we really rely on these human stories, and the writing really leans into that. We try to pride ourselves on authenticity as much as you can on a TV show that has to move forward. But, we are given such rich material to work with. I myself go on very long walks every day and just kind of play it in my head. Eddie's character, the guy I play on TV, he is confined to a wheelchair right now. He's what they call an incomplete paralysis, meaning he can feel a little bit his legs, but he cannot use them. And I have been consulting with a lot of guys in particular who have been in and are in this situation, paralyzed later in life. And all of the struggles you go through psychologically, the weird mental games you play with yourself, you maybe sometimes blame yourself, even though it's ridiculous. But I go on long strolls, Tony, with the words, and I just kind of sit and think about them for a long time. And sometimes I talk to myself, and people here in Canada think I'm insane. And I get kind of a kick out of that.
It's such an involved character. It's such an involved character that I think audiences just follow this because it is so human.
Yeah, Tony, it doesn't hurt that, as you said in our previous recording, I'm so damn handsome, right? Isn't that what you said?
You are damned handsome.
Oh, Tony, thank you. If I could see you, I would say the same back to you. Because I feel just like an aging father. Anyway, well, I don't know about that, Tony. Tony, are you Italian, sir?
Yeah, last name's Toscano.
Oh, this is perfect. You're talking to Giuntoli. I feel much more at ease now. I could break a stale baguette with you, and I'd feel fine with that. Okay. Yeah, listen. My character, Eddie, has done some very iffy things in his life. He's a recovering alcoholic. He was a musician, and he made some very irresponsible decisions in his life. He's been sober for almost 11 years now. But he's done things that on other television shows, this guy, audiences would have totally been against this guy. But because we see his struggle in day-to-day life, and he's always trying to become a better guy, for whatever reason, audiences seem to accept him and want him to become better, and they see his struggle. And as my wife and I say to each other, it's like, as long as we see the other person trying, it's kind of the best you can do. And I think that's what audiences respond to with Eddie.
Yeah, I think they see themselves in Eddie a little bit. They actually can, empathize.
Yeah, you'd think we've all done silly, stupid things, and we've all been young, and we're going along for the ride with Eddie.
And you have one of the most amazing casts in production today. I mean, everyone in A Million Little Things is at the top of their game.
Well, and you're talking to the breakout star here, so you really got the cream of the crop, if I may say. I'm just throwing that out there. Yeah, they're incredible. We have a great cast. I feel like I get paid to learn a little bit. You never want to rely on shortcuts, and because of the nature of television, you have to act quickly, and sometimes don't get a lot of time to sit with the material. Which is less the case on this show, but it's certainly in other shows, and you develop kind of, shortcuts that can be bad habits. Boy, on this show, I work with Grace Park mostly. She just drops into her character so deeply. I'm like, okay, I got to dance with the one I'm with here, and it really kind of nudges me to never stop really digging.
Grace is a world-class actress, and I just think when you're dealing with people, as high into the game as they are, it ups what you do as well. You have to raise the bar.
It's the ping pong rule of whatever you do in life. You're playing someone who sucks at ping pong, suddenly you suck. Playing with some Croatian dude who's like has been doing it since he was 1, suddenly you're crushing it.
Going into the 3rd season, are you guys now an official family? Do you hang with some of the grips and gaffers and all those people too?
I try not to interact with anybody nowadays. we are rewarded for not hanging out, which is so weird because I love all of the crew. I love the cast. We really are. We know we're on a special show. There's not a diva in the bunch. And if there were one, it would be me. And that's I'm a pretty low bar for that. So, yeah, we consider ourselves so blessed, and we're just grateful. If I could literally pinch them, I would, but we just pinch ourselves. All kinds of reasons I can't go pinching people, Tony.
There's an episode just in pinching people that
there's an episode to be found there. We got to find it. Okay. Shoot me some ideas. That's going to lose some fans, Freddie.
Yeah, it's true. But yeah, I'm just enjoying this. We should be having coffee, and just chatting this way.
I don't know if you can see this espresso machine behind me.
Are you going to be hopping behind the camera and directing an episode or two?
Yeah, I directed a couple episodes of Grimm. By a couple episodes, I mean 1 episode of Grimm. Let's just say a couple. This is how things happen, right? And I would love to be able to direct next year. We'll see. I know Allison Miller, who plays Maggie, who is brilliant. She's also a kind of an upstart director on her own right, on her own right, by her own right, of her own right. Help me out.
In her own right.
No, it's everything else but in her own right. She's a director in her own right. So yeah. We're both just itching to get behind the camera.
Well, it's amazing to talk to you. Again, congratulations on one of the best shows on television or anywhere right now, if not the best. Congratulations on your handsomeness, because that takes a lot of work.
It does. People don't understand us, Tony. They don't know how much work it takes. It's heavy as the head that wears the crown, right, Tony?
Yeah, I have actually Rick Baker, who I grew up with, come over and do my makeup. So it's a lot of prosthetics.
Wonderful. Listen, everything it takes, anything it takes. Anthony, Tony, as I like to call you. Thanks for everything. Guys, check out the show, A Million Little Things, Thursdays, 10 p.m. Unless you're in one of those weird mountain central zones, you just got to fend for yourself out there.
This celebrity interview is sponsored by...
I'm Annette Civarella with Pia Anderson Moss Hoyt, Utah's leading entertainment law firm, serving clients nationwide. We provide solid, attentive representation, focusing on minimizing risk, reducing cost, and protecting the reputation and privacy of our clients. Our goal is to provide you with the legal representation you need to make the right decisions and to protect you and your creative works. Call or email me for a free consultation.